Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. Attleboro is one step closer to having a new homeless shelter. Governor Charlie Baker recently announced that $31 million would be awarded to support the development and preservation of 11 housing facilities across the state. The housing project in Attleboro was awarded $5 million toward that effort. The project has moved forward with the collaboration of multiple entities. Attleboro State Representative Jim Hawkins has been a leader in the effort, and we spoke with him to learn more.
This started, it was me and Janet Ricciardi and Steve Duplessis and my legislative director, Tara Major. The facility in Taunton was condemned and wasn't going to be replaced. So we realized that left a complete void for both Attleboro and Taunton. And we were pretty sure that we could build one in Attleboro. So we went around with no money, no checking account, no name. And people believed us. They supported us. They thought it was so important, and they didn't care that we didn't have any of the legal, we were not a legal entity or anything. I was able to get close to $250,000 in earmarks through the legislature to pay for some of the expenses to create the project. And Bay Coast Bank very generously gave us another $250,000. Because the problem when you start a project like this without an ongoing organization to support it is the lawyers' fees and the architects' fees and the consultants' fees and the environmental engineers and all of that. And we had all that between the state money and the money from Bay Coast Bank, and La Salette Shrine came in early on with some money. We didn't even have, they gave us a check, we didn't even have an account to put it in. This was just a dream, and now it's come together. We've got money from Hope Health since then, and we just won a $5 million grant from DHCD, which covers the construction costs. But we wouldn't have been eligible without all that preliminary work being done. The two considerations they wanted was, one, that it was an underserved community, and it certainly is. There's nothing in all of northern Bristol County, Attleboro or Taunton, and that it was shovel-ready. And because of the generosity of a lot of people who believed this was important and believed us that we could pull it off, it was shovel-ready. So we got, I think it was 2 weeks ago, we got $5 million towards the construction. What's different about this is it has emergency beds, which is what we were worried about last winter when people had no place to go and it was below zero. It has emergency beds for that. There's 18 emergency beds, and it has 22 permanent supported housing units. So the emergency beds are not to live in, they're just that, they're emergency beds. The permanent supported housing units are each 300 square feet. They're designed for one person. It has a kitchenette, a bathroom, air conditioning, television, a bed and an easy chair, and a door that locks, so people are safe there. And there's on-site services for literacy, addiction, and mental health. So this is targeted to the people that are most vulnerable, the people who are chronically homeless, people who have been homeless for 10 or 15 years. The other thing that's really cool about this project is it's professionally run. It took a long time. NeighborWorks was just merged with another organization. We knew that we wanted NeighborWorks to run this project, and it took a long time to get them on board. And we'll credit them because they're the ones that are making this happen. We'll have providers. There'll be Catholic Social Services. We'll manage the emergency beds because that's what they do. They did do it in Taunton with Samaritan House. They do it in Fall River. They're very good at that. And Father Bills will manage the permanent supported housing units. Father Bills does that in several other locations. And the interesting thing about Father Bills, about this whole project with the permanent supported housing unit, this caseworker is on staff 24/7, on-site services. And because of that, the people that come here, the chronically homeless, obviously if they've been living on the streets or in the woods for 10 years, there's some deep-seated issues. They could stay here forever. The state picks up anything that they can't cover on the rent, or all of their rent if they don't have any income. They could stay forever, but they don't. Once they're in a safe place with a door that locks, they get a shower every day, they have 3 meals a day, the services are available to them, whatever they need might be. They only stay for a couple years and they're ready to go out. So this really does, on a local basis, it sounds a little corny, our goal is to end homelessness. This could do that.